Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being with us this Friday. Just a little bit later than normal. Normally we're at 3 p.m. Central, and now it's 5 p.m. Somebody had a little bit of an appointment, doctor's appointment. So happy to be here. Thank you for being here a little bit late. Of course, if you're new around here, make sure you say hi in the comments and where you're tuning in from. Also, if you're not new, because we have a giveaway every show, so we pick a live winner from all of your comments throughout the show. Keep commenting, keep asking questions. We love that. Of course, if you're new around here, you make sure you follow our page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. On a Friday show, we always kick it off by celebrating the weekend. It's Friday. Happy, happy Friday. And that means there's a cocktail to go with it. Our theme of the month is coconut, our flavor theme of the month. And so our cocktail of the night or day is a coconut gin fizz with a little bit of ginger. You can leave out the ginger if you want. So what's in here? Just some gin, a little bit of cream of coconut. You shake that up with a little bit of lime juice. I see I missed the lime juice. I have to fix it. There should be lime juice in there, about a half a lime squeeze. You shake it up and then you top it with ginger beer and sparkling water. So I will fix that recipe. Just squeeze a half a lime in there. It's very, very tasty. The glass is not, it gets a little messy because of the coconut cream, but it's oh so good. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Cheers, Mr. HB. He's behind the camera, behind the board, getting everything ready to go.
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. A little cold here, but we're doing good.
It is cold. This week has been quite the adjustment coming back from vacation. Yeah, blistering winds and cold. So we're staying in the house for the most part. At least I am. So we have lots going on these next few days, weeks. Of course, holiday season is upon us. And we have Thanksgiving week coming up here in the U.S. next week. And that just means everything is going into full gear. And I don't know about you, I love to be quilting and sewing throughout this beautiful season. So let's start with one exciting thing. If you're a part of our Fast and Furious Club, you will have a new project in the early morning. Early morning on the 20th, a project goes live. And so this time it is our In the Present table runner. So let's put that one up. Can you show them? Do you have that photo? And we'll put it up. So as you get up in the morning, this will be in your account if you are a subscriber to our either 9-month program or our first trimester. And of course, if you just are purchasing each one at a time, this one will be available for purchase in the early morning. Beautiful runner that you can put on your table. And what's cool about it? You can adjust the length. You can keep making it longer. If you have a really long dining room table, just add some more gifts and you can make it longer or you can make it shorter. It's a really fun project to make. Of course, all of our Fast and Furious Club projects are quilt as you go. So once you're done piecing it, you're done quilting and it goes on your table real fast. So who's looking forward to, raise your hand, who's looking forward to In the Present Fast and Furious Club in the morning? Something to work on in the next few days or later. It's always going to be there. It's not going to go away. So it's all beautiful. Of course, our Fast and Furious Club comes with not just a pattern, but a full video class on me showing you exactly how to make the runner or the project from start to finish. So anybody can do it. All right. So we showed you this past Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday. I keep sharing some gift ideas. Holiday gift ideas, and last time I shared some ideas for giving if you have quilters in quilting friends or maybe even just for yourself. Some great gifts. So we put together some kits in a bag. So kits for our lovely little table runners where we have everything in there, all the fabrics you need and the pattern. but comes in a really cute zipper bag that you can reuse to store your notions and tools or projects or whatever. So we are restocking some of those. The little JoJo that we'll put up on the screen now, that one sold out really fast. So we are working on more. So we'll have more of those up. So we left that product up on the website. So you can go to that product and click on, put your email in, and you will get notified as soon as that's back in stock. And then we also will be making, we still have some of the little Katie kits. So that is out of our spring chicken charm pack. So cute, very perfect for spring. So we have a few of those still available, and then we will be actually making some more. I know you all love the grab and go tote, so we are working on some kits with that one. So just stay tuned in the next few days or weeks. It's coming. All right, let me talk about Christmas in Europe a little bit. We showed you last Tuesday our Block 3, which is our gifts. We traveled, of course, all over Europe. Gift giving is very connected to the holidays all over the world, but we decided to focus on Italy mainly because they do so many gifts. They have 5 gift givers throughout the holiday season, which is why the block features 5 gifts. And I have some great news to share with you. If you've been waiting for our dark background fabric to be able to start your Christmas in Europe so we can send you your kit, it is on its way to us. Yes, it's on the way. So hopefully next week it will show up. We'll cut it really fast so that you will get a shipping notification coming to you early December. Now, what a great Advent present that is, isn't it? So it's finally coming to full circle. And of course, if you haven't purchased your kit, we do have kits available using the thatched dark background. But now, once the Spotted arrives, once we have sent everybody their kits that already purchased, we will list the rest of them so you can still purchase a kit. All good. We also listed all the rest of the backing fabric. Those are that you wanted to purchase some of the backing fabric. That is all listed on the website. It's available in 3 different cuts. So we have the full backing available in 4.5 yard cuts. And then we have a few 3 yard cuts and then lots of 1 yard cuts. So it's in 1 yard, it's in 3 yards, and then it's in the full 4.5 yard is what you need for the Christmas in Europe quilt. So if you wanted to get just a little bit more, the 1 yards are a perfect way to get just a little bit more if you wanted to make your quilt bigger. So that's all up on the website now. So check that out if you were waiting for that. All right, next week. Well, let me take a drink. I've been talking a lot. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody having a happy Friday? Are you having a happy Friday over there?
Having a great happy Friday.
Great happy Friday.
Beautiful.
You got your booster shot today, didn't you?
I got my booster today, and I'm
Yes.
a little nervous that I'm going to get a headache, but I'm good so far.
I think you're good. I think the Gin Fizz is going to just take care of that headache, isn't it?
I'll just take a couple Tylenol, get ahead
To
of
go
it.
with the Gin Fizz. I know. All right, so next week already we have a wonderful program starting. Our Holiday Fun 2021, which is every Tipsy Tuesday before the Sunday of Advent. So the first Sunday of Advent will be following next Tipsy Tuesday show. And we have Advent projects for you. Those are really easy, fun, quick projects. Something to keep you busy throughout this holiday season. Little things to make for gifts, for yourself. But just, something fun to keep your hands busy. They're completely free, and I will have a video tutorial for each one of them. Now, we talked a little bit this past Tipsy Tuesday about if I was going to reveal all 4 projects or if I'll be just showing one at a time. And there were mixed messages on that one. A lot of folks wanted to be surprised every week, and then others wanted to see it all, to be prepared. Well, you're just going to have to find out on Tuesday what I decide to do. It's all about me, right? I'm going to decide whether I show you all of them this Tuesday or just the one. So the first one will be during our Tipsy Tuesday next week. So there will be a video tutorial during the show that you can always go back and watch. And there also will be a free pattern, a little bit of instructions if you need any cutting or anything. That will be available under our free patterns. So you just go in there, you have to purchase it, put it in your cart, and go through the purchasing process, even though it is $0. But it's exciting. I've got some fun, cute stuff lined up for you, so I can't wait. But let's just take a little walk down memory lane and check out my 4 advent projects from last year. So the first one we did was a napkin. It was a self-binding napkin, very easy, and a lot of you made napkins. So if you still don't have any napkins for your Thanksgiving table next week, guess what? Check out the tutorial, download the pattern, and you can get these done really fast and easy. It's a great tool to have. The point trimmers, if you don't have those to make these, I used those and they worked really well. Of course, there's instructions if you don't have those to just do it the regular way. Our second project was a gift bag for bottles, and this one was hot too. I actually made a bunch of these and gave bottles to a lot of people. I'm not going to disclose what was in those bottles, but it could, of course, could be
Joy.
Favorite wine, liqueurs, or maybe you make your own juice, or you make your own iced teas, or ginger shots, or whatever. It could be actually adjusted to fit jars, so jarred tomatoes or any kind of stuff. So be creative with it, and these are really, and I did use a little bit of embroidery on some of them. So if you have an embroidery machine, you can have even more fun with these. The third project was a Quilt as You Go Trivet. So little hot pads to put under your, if you want to put your pot or your hot casserole dish right on the table. So these guys include a layer of Insulbrite, which insulates, and then another layer of batting to catch the condensation. So if you have tables that you want to protect from the heat, these are excellent, perfect little gifts. I gave a lot of these away last year, and everybody loved it. So this is a great one. And then the last one, we did just a little decoration to put up things that I used to make all the time in Iceland out of paper at school or at home. The woven hearts, these are, of course, made of fabric. So using just a little extra strength heat and bond. No sewing on that one, just a fun little craft to do. You could do this with your kids, grandkids. It was fun to do. So
Someone asked, what's a ginger shot?
Oh, ginger shots. Oh, I make those all the time. So I have a juicer, so I juice actual fresh ginger and apples. And then so you take a little shot glass every morning. Really great for immunity, for your digestion, and just overall boosting your immune system. Don't you love those? And they're tasty too.
They're very good.
But they're, have a little strong spice because there's actual ginger in them. Yeah, we make those all the time. I make those all the time. Well, he has made them too. Yeah. But we love those, and I can't live without them, actually. So. And I make like out of 4 apples and a big chunk of ginger and put it in a little thing, and it lasts at least the week. So almost weekly I make some ginger shots. So no alcohol in those ginger shots.
I was going to say, no alcohol.
No, it's just a shot glass right in the morning.
Very rejuvenating.
Oh, it's awesome. It just kind of wakes you up. Wakes up your whole digestion and metabolism. It's good. All right, so we've been busy, of course, at GE. Now, one of the things that we like to do with hot new fabric lines that we know are coming, that we know are going to be, exciting and sell out fast, we put them up for pre-order so we can be prepared and possibly add more to our inventory. So we have a new batch of pre-orders up on the website. So how they work, you can place your pre-order, you actually purchase it and pay for everything, and then so when the fabric comes in, you are the first one, we will ship it to you right away. So these pre-orders, just know that they may have different delivery times. We always say, of course, what is an approximate delivery time, because all of you know that our deliveries and system is way out of whack these days. So this is what we anticipated ship date. So I want to, as we do all the time, let's go through these new pre-orders and show you all the exciting fabric that we'll be getting in these next few months. So we'll start with a Lewis and Irene line. This one is called Celtic Dreams, so very Celtic inspired. And so in the colors of these lavender and purple, this really nice sage green with a little turquoise undertone and some yellow. So very classic. It's got thistles. Beautiful line by Lewis and Irene. It's a 12-piece bundle. Then we have Duality Fusion by Art Gallery Fabrics. This is a neutrals line. 12 fabrics, 6 lights, and 6 darks. Perfect for your basics or if you want to make a monochromatic quilt. Then we have Feathered Nest by Northcott. Beautiful chickadees in these classic colors of taupes and this robin's egg blue, a little bit of brown, and kind of a medium linen color. Really love these little nests and birds and eggs. Really cute line. Make a really soothing soft quilt. The next one is much brighter, another Lewis and Irene. This is Hibiscus Hummingbird. The Hummingbird bundle by Lewis and Irene that we had last year was very popular, flew out. So this is kind of a second volume of that one. Very similar colors, gorgeous artwork, and in their own style. So I love this one. Very pretty. Next one up is a gnome fabric called Savor the Gnomint by artwork from Susan Wingett for Willington. And these are gnomes in the garden, so not really connected to the holidays. And I love the colorway of this. They tend to put gnomes on all kinds of fabrics, and I just think that gnomes either belong in the garden or we might have some holiday gnomes. And I don't really want to have gnomes for Valentine's Day or for Halloween. It just doesn't work for me. So this one just seemed to fit very perfectly, and I love the colorway and the artwork. So then we have Songbird. This is a line by Robert Kaufman, and very cool because it's got modern textures and then just a little bit of birds in there. Love the colorway too, just very neutral with these deeper blues, browns, and a lighter grayish blue is in there as well. Great blenders. Then we have another favorite designer of mine, Marcia Durst for Wyndham. This is a smaller line. This is called Spotted Graffiti. Great basics to blend in, especially if you collect Marcia Durst fabrics, which I have been as well for a long time. And so these will be perfect kind of builders and to mix in with all kinds of things. So 6-piece, a great addition to your stash. Then we have another Lewis and Irene. This one is called Spring Treats. Again, a little bit of cute gnomes in there in the garden. So this one just reads full on spring. Light florals and still with a little punch of color. I love the bright yellows and the turquoise in there with just a hint of pink and purple. I love this. Then we have Sun Valley for Northcott, a very Southwest inspired line. Love the rich colors, deep reds, deep teals and greens, and really I love the Cocopelli print, so really cool. Sun Valley. Then we have a Janet Claire, another favorite dance designer of mine for Moda. This is To the Sea, very classic colors of hers and a very classic theme. So a little bit nautical with some boats and some fish, with always birds, but in these deep navy, medium blues, and great ivories, and then thrown in there just some immediate, like a caramel brown, which I love the mixture of that. And here we go, another Mona favorite, our friend Robin Pickens with her line. I know we're all anticipating and waiting for her recent line that's still available for pre-order, which is Carolina Lilies, but this is her next one, Tulip Tango, which we have to wait for that one a bit, but since I know her fabrics are so sell out really fast for us, people love our bundles because I tend to really narrow down the colorway with only a 12-piece bundle. I love this charcoal background on her tulips with that beautiful reds and pinks and that gorgeous green with it. So I really stuck in there with the charcoal, the pinks and reds, and then the greens. So gorgeous line. We will have some coordinates available in 1-yard as well for this one and for many others. Then we have a Libs Elliott, another celebrity designer. She is now designing for Figo Fabrics. And so this is a real refreshing take on what she's been doing lately. I really love this. Great colors, great basic textures. Can't wait to see this workshop, it's called, by Libs Elliott for Figo. So that is all new on the website under pre-orders. If you want to check them out, if you want to secure a bundle of any of these, it's a great way to plan ahead and also a great way to budget because you place your order now and it's already paid for. And then all of a sudden you get this surprise package in the mail and you kind of forgot that you ordered it. Has that ever happened to any of you? I would love to hear about that because that happens to me all the time.
Yes, like, what is this? What did I order?
Yes, it's fun. I mean, and I'm not saying like sometimes you place an order and you kind of forgot you ordered it because some people don't ship like GE ships right away.
True that.
And then a month later, you're like, hey, what did I order? And then it's like, oh, I ordered that a long time ago.
True that.
But our pre-orders, of course, you place your order and then as soon as it comes in, you're the first one to get it. All right, we have other stuff to show you, new bundles in the warehouse and the showroom. But I wanted to do one thing first before I do that. Oh no, let's do it after because we always send out newsletters on Fridays after the show, and sometimes we have a little special treat in there, a little special offer or anything or something like that. So I wanted to share the offer with you since we're a little bit later in the day today. But let's check out our bundles first before I share that with you. We have, well, some of these quilts are on the set today. We're going to start with Change of Seasons. This is a Holly Taylor fabric line. And I purposely put up our Holly Taylor Phoenix, which is a flannel quilt. This is Change of Seasons. It's not flannel. It's actually cottons. But if you love Holly Taylor's artwork, very classic, very nature-oriented, I think you're going to love this one. And I think this fabric would make an awesome Phoenix. So we start off with these gorgeous chocolatey browns. And so it's really just browns and blues. So browns are coming back in troves in home deck. So this is kind of where things are going. I've seen a lot of these colors in fabric lines that I've been looking at, and I just love the richness of it, of these browns. And I love that there's a variety. We have the deepest, darkest chocolate brown, and then we have it fading out without being... And still in the light hues, it's still a beautiful shade of brown. So then we have the blues, just beautiful blue, kind of a medium blue color, but kind of muted, so it's very soothing, into the little bit lighter. So we have this as kind of a 3 colorway, and then we have the grays. So it's these beautiful taupey grays with the brown and the blues. Just absolutely love these. So I split the bundle 3 ways. We have 4 browns, 4 blues, and then 4 grays. So pulling coordinates for that, I started kind of with the deepest, darkest browns, and you want to go really kind of deep dark with the Provisions Onyx. Has all the tones of these deeper browns. And then I did one that's a tad bit lighter, the Canvas Buckskin, but it's in the same tone of brown. Brown is kind of like a gray. It can have all kinds of, it can be a reddish brown, it can be a greenish brown, it can be a bluish brown. So it's very interesting to see the tone of it, but these tones work perfectly with it. As far as the blues, I picked one that is a little bit darker, but has lighter blue dots. The Gingham Foundry dots in the denim. I love it because it has the lighter blues and then a darker base. And then I chose the charcoal in the dusty blue. So that has the lighter tones with a little bit of darks mixed in there. I chose one that is for the grays. I love this one because it kind of bridges the gap between the grays and the blues, the grunge and the ash has a lot of blue in it. So this one works perfectly to kind of bridge that gap. Going into our Moonscape Shadow, a great fit here. And then I threw in this one, the Speckled and the Metallic Dove. Even though there's metallic in here, that is a perfect shade of gray to go with all of these. So I love it with it. I chose two. If you want a little bit of a stripe, another Gingham Foundry. It's a little bit darker in the navy, but it has a lighter blue ridge to it. And then the diagonal stripe ivory works perfectly as well with all those hues. Even though there's no blue in here, it just works in here perfectly. So this is my pull for change of seasons. We are definitely feeling the change of seasons here in Minnesota right now, but what I love, this came in right on the heels of what I showed you on Tuesday, the Bluebird of Happiness. And look at this, these two lines. If you are a lover of mixing things up, let me pull these out and just show you. I love when this happens, when I get a bundle fabric line that I can mix with another one, and it's a seamless mix. Look at this. This would be so gorgeous to mix together because you get a difference in texture, a difference in prints, a little difference in the hues, and you have a magical quilt that way because you will get so much more movement with the different shades of blue. See how you have, but they still work together. Different shades of blue, but they still work together. These are more taupey grays, but you even mix in the ivories and the lights. It's a beautiful thing that happens because you take that texture, if you love scrappiness, you take that texture to a whole different level. And so this one was mostly the taupes and blues. This one was pretty much lights and darks. And then you have here the lights and darks adding the browns to the darks, and you will get a really cool quilt. So I had to show you this because I just love when things like this magically happen. And it just came onto my desk and I'm like, wait a minute, I have to show them how this could go together seamlessly. So don't be afraid to mix. It's the beautiful thing when you can mix. You don't always have to have just the same fabric line, as you should know at this point with all of my fabric pulls. All right, let's move into something completely different. We have a brand new Lewis and Irene fabric line. We love our Lewis and Irene, and that is a UK-based company. And so they have a very unique style. Every single line they do has 15 prints and available in 3 different colorways each print. So this one is called Enchanted. And it has some unicorns, just a little speck of metallic gold because, of course, the magic of unicorns always should be sparkly. And so this is just beautiful. So this is mostly pinks, and then we go with some teals, some blues, into some darker charcoals and blacks. So we have some feathers and some moons in the pink colorway. This beautiful print with owls and some magical moons all under the Enchanted. And then also what I love, of course, is the different tones of color. So we have the pink section here going from darks to light, going into a little bit of teal. We have some mushrooms growing, and that same unicorn print with all the florals into a little bit of a darker teal, and that's connecting us into more blues, almost a lavendery blue here. And we got the mushroom print, and then we have the unicorn print with a little bit of metallic, and here it's silver. So it's okay to mix metallics. Like I said, I wear my gold and silver at the same time, and so there's nothing that should tell you not to. So into a deep blue here, and then those blues connect right into kind of a gray with the feathers, and we have that beautiful owl print and the mushrooms and the moons in that lighter gray. We have the flowers, the bell flowers, with a little bit of lavender, dark charcoal in the mushrooms. And then the last print is on a black background. It's the owls again with metallic gold, just specks of it. So sometimes I've heard that folks have a hard time using metallics when it's not a holiday, but you know what? Sparkle is its own color, so we should never leave it out of the equation. So I did pull some fabrics with this if you wanted to include more neutrals. And of course, bumbleberries is the basic from Lewis and Irene. So they are all meant to coordinate all the time, and I love that. So that's always an easy match. We start with the bumbleberries in the basic black, and then I did the grays with the mid gray. And then we have a bumbleberries dark skies, which is this perfect blue here. For the teals, the bumbleberries enchanted forest, a really nice fit there. And then we have for the pinks, the bumbleberries enchanted in the pink. We have another in the light gray. So it's a little bit lighter gray, could also work as a background for all of them. So these are the bumbleberries, but then I threw in a few more just for fun. As for the lighter blues, I chose the thatched and the cornflower to work with the lighter blues, the dash flow and the bayou to work with kind of the medium and the darker teal greens, and then dash flow in the parfait to add a little more pink. So this is our Enchanted. We're already working on a cute little quilt for this. Can't wait to show it to you, but I really love this. This is so precious. I know my niece would love it. She loves anything unicorn and magic and glitter. So Miss Ellie would love this. Enchanted. I know we have a couple of lines that are called Enchanted, but make sure you find the Enchanted by Lewis and Irene. That's going to be this one. All right. Speaking of magical things, this next one is always magic because this designer is magic. So let's toast to her, Miss Tula Pink.
Cheers.
Daydreamer is in the house. Her next line by Tula Pink, Free Spirit. And so we had this on pre-order. So those of you that pre-ordered your bundle, it's already on its way to you. We're going to start with the beautiful, gorgeous flamingos. So this, I think this print is called, what is this called? It's called like Pretty in Pink or something like that. And I love it. So we have the flamingos and shrimp. Now, do flamingos eat shrimp? They probably do.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Everything is interesting. It's like you read Tula Pink's fabrics like a book, and it's always a surprise. And so we love that. One thing to know about her prints is that this print, for example, is printed along the selvage. So most times it's turns. Many prints it's turned, but her prints are printed lengthwise along the selvage. So we do have this one as well in 3 yards and 1 yard. So just so you know, it really doesn't matter if you're buying it in the bundle because you're going to be cutting it up anyway. But if you just know that if you're thinking of buying her prints for borders or anything, that this print is along the selvage.
Is Tula Pink her name, or is her rock and roll name?
That's her rock and roll name.
It's a rock and roll name. It's a great rock and roll.
I know it is. So then we have the macaw print on this lighter greenish aqua background. Love this. Now, if you've ever been to Costa Rica, this really just reminds me of that. We have this gorgeous geometric print in the aqua and a little bit of a darker blue in there. And then we have an ombre. Ombre that goes from blue, green, yellow, and then back yellow, green, blue. You know I love these guys, these things, so, because if you were cutting strips, you can get all this different colors. If you're cutting squares, you get a blue. It's like you're having 2 to 3 different fabrics in one. So, love this one, Fluffy Clouds.
They said flamingos eat shrimp. That's how they get their feather color.
Oh, well, I learned something today. I kind of assumed with a shrimp in there, but it's just something you just don't think about.
Interesting.
Then we have the,
We eat shrimp.
Yeah.
We don't get pink, though.
No, we don't. They obviously don't need enough of it. So this one is called Forbidden Fruit Snacks. I love her. I love her mind. So these are all these different fruits. Some were cut in half because they're more interesting on the inside, isn't it? So this is on a really nice bright lime green background. Then we have the butterflies on the bright green background. Butterfly Kisses. And going into a little bit more gold, we have the suns print here. So beautiful rainbow sun here. This print is so cool. This is another one that's printed along the selvage, the Jaguars. And so this print is called Mick Jaguar. How cool is that?
Nice.
Mick Jaguar, and it's an ombre, so it goes from the pink to the purple to the lime green, orange, red, pink, and back. So a very cool print. We have this one as well in 1s and 3s. It'll be a cool background for anything. Then we have the macaws again in a light pink background, very similar to the other one, but the macaws are different color, more green, more pink. We have the flamingos and the pink background. And again, the Fluffy Clouds ombre in the pink, which goes from purple to pink to light pink and then back down. We have the geometric also in the pink with a little bit of magenta in there. Love this. And again, you know, this is not the complete line. This is the bundle that I chose. And then we're going more into the gold. So always include a rainbow pretty much in her print. So this is Mick Jaguar, but not in the ombre. It's a solid yellow with an orange print on it. We have Fluffy Clouds, another ombre going from deep orange into yellow. This is so cool, so pretty. And we finish it off with a beautiful Butterfly Kisses on this deep, deep, rich burnt orange color. So vibrant and so cool. So let me show you the coordinates. Again, we have 2 prints. We have the Pretty in Pink, the shrimp and flamingos on the aqua background, and Mr. Mick Jaguar in the ombre, available in 1 yards. And so then I just picked, because obviously there's a lot going on here, so if you wanted to calm things down a bit, you can do that very easily. So I started kind of here on the lighter bluish aqua side with the floral elements in the icy blue. I love this print even with Tula stuff. Sometimes I have to tell you, her colors are always on their own color wheel, and so sometimes they just don't play well with other colors. But I really love this line, and I had fun figuring things out. So Prisma Elements in the Larmar Sea is a beautiful greenish teal color. So that works great. And then a little bit darker one with the Chark and Charcoal and the Aquamarine. You can see how this brings some calmness if you're going to throw this together into a quilt. This will just make a little space for your eye to rest. So then I added a little more yellow because this is kind of a standalone yellow. We're a lot in the orange over here. So I added another Prisma Elements in the Solar Quartz. I love because it's a more modern geometric that works really well. For the pinks, I added a couple of pinks. The Chalk and Charcoal in the Camellia color, and then a little bit darker, brighter with the Bumbleberries in the Rainbow Pink. So a bit brighter, kind of popping it up because you can see we have a lot of pink going on, hot pink. For the oranges, I did 2 tones. The Dimples and the Persimmon matches the texture even with the print here. And then the Burnt Rich Orange would be the Canvas in the Hot Sauce color. Canvas Hot Sauce. Love that print. Now, as for if you wanted to find a background, you know, and this would be too busy for you, I love incorporating the beguiled prints. So, because they have a white background, but with a rainbow color, we have the hearts. And then I love the symbols. I think that matched kind of the tone and feel of this. So these two would work perfectly. And if you needed a stripe or wanted to add a little stripe with a more present geometric, I found 2. A straight one is called Stripe Pink with white and pink and this hot lime green and gold and yellow. And then the other one, if you wanted more of a turquoise, the Diagonal Stripe and the Awesome Aqua has all those tones too. It has pink and has the greens and of course this beautiful aqua color. So Daydreamer in the house, and remember those 2 prints available both in 3 yards and 1 yards. So great for borders, backings, things like that, backgrounds. All right, so
Tula Pink is her real name. It is.
It's not.
No, I looked it up.
Oh, yeah,
Google.
but I know her, so.
What's her real name then?
I'm not going to tell people that they have to find out themselves.
No, you're supposed to be like, yep, that's her real name.
Okay, that's her real name.
Yeah. It's rock and roll.
She's rock and roll, yeah. Yeah, is Lady Gaga her real name?
Yeah, maybe.
Prince was his real name.
Still is.
Still is. Was. Well, rest in peace. Oh, by the way, I found out something out today, and I don't know if you remembered, but isn't this the anniversary? Today is the anniversary of the Emancipation?
Yes, it is.
Record?
Yeah.
How many years?
A lot.
A lot.
I think it's 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should go get your gold record and show people.
Think so?
Yeah, so we're sitting with the producer of that record, Emancipation Record by Prince, so we should be showing them. Maybe we'll just take a photo and post it in the crew.
Okay.
I think we should. All right. Yeah, Mr. HP isn't your real name either.
It is too.
It is your real name. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's a good one. Love it, Mary. So any questions on our new things? But let's check out, since I promised to give you a little preview on what's going to be in the email. So our great pre-Thanksgiving special, you might notice this gorgeous quilt here beside me. This is Saga, my newest single pattern. So I took the Winter Nap bundle, Winter Nap by Louis and Irene, and I threw in a couple of prints from our October Color Club. The rich oranges and rich reds, and I threw that in there for a more warm fall-ish color and a quilt. And I really love how it turned out. It's really awesome for a burst of color, so perfect for the Thanksgiving setting. There it is on my porch. My plants are looking a little droopy, but it got cold around here, so it's drooping. It froze. But as you know, a bundle is going to be sufficient for much more than just one quilt. So we made a table runner too. We made the Crossroad table runner that's hanging in the corner on the set. But let me show you a close-up because the colors, you can't really tell the colors. It's so beautiful. So we use the bundle for everything. I use the bundle for the background, the binding, and the backing on the runner. And then, of course, for the quilt. And I still have some stuff left over. I could probably make a second table runner. So the bundles, our pre-Thanksgiving special this Friday is the winter nap bundle. So let me show you in the overhead. I'll just pull these out because we got time, right? We got time. It's so pretty. I showed you this before, and we did a fabric pull if you wanted to check it out. But like I said, I used the gorgeous colors from our color club, our August Hot Lava Color Club, or Molten Lava, to join in here. So there's beautiful brown, rich browns with these fall leaves and sleeping animals. These golds, there's a little bit of green. I actually took the green out because I love it, and I will do something else with it. You can put it on the back of your runner. But I loved the golds, the browns, and the taupes with all of these beautiful fall colors in it. And this is why I chose to add just a little more orange, because I really love this rich color. So I added a little more orange to get this more of a fall vibe. But isn't this beautiful? So now our special, normally this is $79, and the special will be only $67 for 15 different half yard cards. That's 7.5 yards of fabric. But there's more. Wait, there's more. We are throwing in both the saga pattern and the crossroads pattern for the runner for free. So you actually, for $67, get the bundle and 2 patterns for a limited time. So check that out. And you don't have to do anything. You can just purchase the bundle on the website. You don't have to think about the patterns. We just put that in the shipment. We will put the patterns in the shipment to send to you. So if you wanted to think about any coordinates, and if you maybe weren't a part of Color Club and wanted to add those same oranges that I did, we do have them in 1 yards. It's the new hue red and the dimples in, oh, I don't remember the color. So it's dimples in, I don't remember the color name. But it's all there. You can also just go to our website, go to the search in the top left corner and type in winter nap. It will bring up our blog post where I did the whole color pull with it. And of course, then you'll find the bundle that way too. And remember, the free patterns will just be added to your shipment. You don't have to even worry about it. So this is for a limited time. It will be valid through our Thanksgiving week. So check that while supplies last, I should say, while supplies last. So check that out. I think it's gorgeous. And if you're anything like me, I love to work on quilts that go with the season. That is, I love to work on fall quilts in the fall, Thanksgiving themes and during Thanksgiving, and then of course Christmas quilts during the month of December. So that's just me. And it's totally opposite to when the fabrics are delivered, unfortunately. All right, so this is why you need to stock up ahead of time, which is what I do. Okay, so we have our live winner from all of your comments. Mr. HP is going to pull a random comment from all of your comments, and the winner of our $25 gift card today is Linda Yelmany. Congratulations, Linda. Cheers. You get a $25 gift card. Send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com. And come Monday, when we get to our emails, you will have that $25 gift card in your account, and you can go shopping right away. So are you excited? If you're Fast and Furious Club ready, tomorrow morning you will have a new pattern and a new class video to go through in the present table runner. And then you don't have to wait much longer for something new and fun. Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday on November 23rd, 7 p.m. The first advent project of 2021. Yay! And of course, we will be live the following Friday. That's Black Friday. Now, GE Designs is closed on Thanksgiving. We're closed on Thursday and Friday. But don't worry, we will get right back to shipping everything out to you the following Monday. But there will still be a Friday show. We'll be here for a fun Black Friday show. And of course, there'll be always some surprises. So don't miss it. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and cheers.
See ya.